Hi, Grade 5. Today we read the Drama in Your Literature Anthology textbook, A Window into History, The Mystery of the Cellar Window. So we read the first half of the play today, and tomorrow we will read the second half. Our essential question this week is, what can you discover when you give things a second look? So we're going to read about how a second look at an old house leads to an important discovery. So remember, guys, we talked about how plays are made up mostly of dialogue, and they contain scenes, they contain setting descriptions, and they contain stage directions. So a mystery, which is the main feature of a drama, a mystery involves something that must be solved. Okay, our first setting is in the living room of an old house in Act 1, Scene 1. Above Act 1, Scene 1, we have the players, so this is our cast. All right, cast is these are the people who are in the play. So let's start reading. Setting the living room of an old house. Grandma J is showing a letter to her daughter, Celia. Jacob and Caleb enter and head toward Grandma J and their mother. Jacob is wearing a mitt and is carrying a baseball. All right, so here we are introduced to some of the characters. Let's look above and see who all of the characters are in this play. We have Jean Andrews, who is also known as Grandma J. She is the owner of the house. We have Celia Andrews, who is Jean Andrews' daughter. Jacob and Caleb, these are Jean Andrews' grandchildren. We have Danielle Cruz, a TV news reporter. Jennifer is the camera woman. Nell is the director. Vera and Miguel are Jacob's and Caleb's friends. We have Patricia Cole, who is the president of the city council, and Dr. Cedric Brown, a local historian. How can they do this? Who? Do what? What's the matter, Grandma J? The city council has just sent me a letter. They want to tear down this house. How can they do that? Celia reads from the letter. It says here, the city council has evaluated the area for a site to construct a playground for the city's largest elementary school. The school at the end of the street? Celia nods and continues to read. The property located at 1135 East Chester Road has been identified as the best construction site for the proposed playground. Best construction site? This is my home. Mom, what are we going to do? I'm not sure. We'll figure something out. Let me make some phone calls. Okay, so as the play opens, the characters here, Grandma J and Celia are looking at a letter. Jacob and Caleb are walking into the living room. Jacob is wearing a mitt and carrying a baseball. So all of these stage directions are indicating to us what the characters are doing. All right, here there is a problem. What is the problem that is introduced in this first scene? So they want to tear down Grandma J's house. Now we have a new scene, Act 1, Scene 2. Setting outside Grandma J's house a few days later. Jacob, Caleb, Vera, and Miguel are on the steps with Grandma J. Danielle Cruz is in front of the house with Patricia Cole. Celia is pacing behind Nell and Jennifer. Nell holds up her hand, counts down to airtime, and points to Daniel. I'm reporting from an old house on East Chester Road. With me is Patricia Cole, president of the city council. Patricia, tell us your plans for this house. We're building a playground for the children of our great city. And you're tearing this house down. The family will be fairly compensated, and the playground we're building will be in a central area, close to one of our largest elementary schools. Daniel walks over to Celia, Jennifer, and Nell follow. This is Celia Andrews, the daughter of the owner, Jean Andrews. Tell us, how do you feel about the city's plans? Celia looks right at the camera. The city council may offer us money, but money isn't everything. I grew up in this house. My mother grew up here. Our family has been here for years. It's not right to tell an old woman to move out. It's not right. The city council should reconsider its plans. Daniel holds the microphone in front of Jacob. How do you feel about the playground? A new playground is great, but it doesn't have to be built in this precise spot. It could be put somewhere else, and my grandma could keep her house. That's right. Daniel moves the microphone to Celia. It's an old house, but it's ours, and it should be important to the town. This house has been here since 1859. So Daniel here is talking to the camera, and he's pointing towards the house, gesturing towards the house. It's too bad these old walls can't talk. I'm sure they would have some stories to tell. But soon the final story of this house will be written, a story that will end with a wrecking ball. This is Daniel Cruz reporting to you from East Chester Road. That's a wrap. That was great. This is not great. You have your report, and I'm going to lose my house. I'm sorry about your house, but this playground will benefit everyone. All right, so here Patricia says that the city council plans to build a playground for the children near a large school, but the Andrews family will be fairly compensated, so they will give them some money. But of course, this is not what they want. She thinks, Celia thinks, and Grandma J, they think that tearing down the house to build a playground is not fair. They should not destroy their house, the house that everyone grew up in. And here at the bottom of the page in the box, it says, how do Celia's actions reflect her feelings? So Celia looks right at the camera, right? And she speaks up after she has already been interviewed. So she interrupts Jacob to add something else. So this shows that she's very upset and she's very serious about getting the city council to change their plans, right? This is her mother. And this is her mother's house. So of course she's very upset. Act 2, Scene 1. Now the setting is the backyard of Grandma J's house 1 week later. Jacob, Caleb, Vera, and Miguel are playing catch with a baseball. After a catch, Jacob tosses the baseball off stage. Oops, I'll get it. You broke the cellar window. I hope your grandmother won't be upset about the window. She's already upset about the whole house. In a month, everything will be gone. So Jacob leaves to look for the ball and comes back. It's not there. I searched the cellar and it's not there. And something else. None of the cellar windows is broken. Of course a window is broken. You can look right there and see it. The baseball's probably at the back of the cellar. It's easier said than done. I went downstairs and there is no baseball and no broken window. I'm perplexed. Is the window broken or not? Up here it is. In the cellar it's not. Let's go to the cellar, get the baseball, and figure this out. Alright, so what has happened? When we read the dialogue and the stage directions, it helps us to understand what an audience would see. So if we're watching this play on the stage, it helps us to understand what we would be seeing. So here it says that Jacob walks off the stage, Jacob reappears. Okay, so we can picture Jacob returning from searching for the ball in the cellar. We can visualize Caleb pointing to the broken window and Vera's look of confusion. So by picturing all of these scenes in our minds, we can paraphrase the main action of the scene. So what happens? The kids broke a window and they are confused because they can't find any evidence of a broken window in the cellar, although it is broken on the outside. So they don't understand how does it look broken from the outside, but on the inside it is not. So how do we know here at this exact point that this is a mystery? The children need to solve a problem. Is the window broken or not?